Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 14 of my Atlanta United series. Now, today is by far the biggest episode of the series so far. We are taking on LA Galaxy in the North American Champions League final. Of course, the NACL final is played over two legs, home and away. A little bit weird, when compared to conventional finals. However, that's the way it is. We also have that here in Asia, in the Asian Champions League. Of course, me being Australian, that's what we have to deal with as well, albeit it's not a very common occurrence. Anyway, got a few fixtures to go over from the previous episode. Of course, was the semi-final of the North American Champions League. We followed that up with a 3-0 victory over the Montreal Impact. Escobar and Martinez on the score sheet for us, and we also had an own goal from Montreal. We then managed to draw away from home 1-1 with New York Red Bulls. As you can see, they've been scoring through Daniel Roa, and then Barco managed to get the equaliser for us, and Nagbe got sent off with 2 yellow cards in the 90th minute. The next game was a 3-0 away victory against FC Dallas. Pretty impressive. Klaassen actually scored the fastest ever goal in the MLS here. I think it was 12 seconds into the game, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, Villalba and Gosselin also on the score sheet there. We then suffered our first defeat in, I think, 36 games. We were 36 unbeaten. And Minnesota United beat us 3-2. And of course, we were away from home, which is sort of expected. You can't... we tried to win absolutely every game we play. But sometimes, you're going to suffer a defeat. As you can see, we opened the scoring. We actually went 2-0 up through Nagbe and Joseph Martinez. But yeah, fair play to Minnesota. They really came back. Got 3 goals, and as you can see, the goal scorers were pretty decent. Ibarra's pretty good. Darwin Quintero, everyone should be pretty familiar with him from former Football Manager titles. And then Rodriguez, who is a pretty good striker, if I remember correctly. And the final game just played was a 0-0 draw against Toronto at home. Again, not a great result. But as you can see, I played a couple of backup players in that one. So yeah, today's the big one. The Champions League final. It's only our second season, which I think is really impressive to be in the final of the Champions League. And obviously, at the moment, it is essentially the only trophy that we haven't actually won. And of course, we have our first chance to do so today. And like I said in the previous episode, against Galaxy is it's a fitting story to an impressive, season and a half, really. So yeah, let's get into today's lineup. Of course, like I said, we have the first leg at home. Second leg will be in Los Angeles. But yeah, this is going to be the starting lineup. Essentially a full-strength team. So we're going to go Guzan in goals, Escobar at right back, Perez and Pogba as the 2 centre backs. Bello will start at left back, Laurentowicz as the defensive midfielder. In front of him is going to be Gressel and Nagbe as our centre mids. Barco will be on the right wing, Gonzalo Martinez on the left wing, and then Joseph Martinez will be up front. The bench today is going to be Can, Robinson, Shea, Gosselin, Leon, Villalba, and Klaassen. Gonzalo Martinez is a little bit, lacking in match fitness. I mean, looking at Galaxy's team here, the LA Galaxy, they got some really good players. They really do. I mean, I don't think their defense is all that strong, but of course, going forward, they're an absolute threat. They got both Dos Santos brothers. They've got Zlatan, of course, up front. And Alessandrini is actually a really good player. I think, he's essentially their best player. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. I'll tell the boys that a first leg win will do us a world of good. And I mean, if we can start the way that we started against Tigres with a 1-0 home victory, not conceding any away goals, it would be ideal. Escobar opens the scoring in the first 20 seconds of the game. Are you kidding me? That is the dream start. It is exactly what we needed. Joseph Martinez has picked up a bit of a knock, though. Although it does say that he's pulled his groin, apparently. Hopefully, he'll be okay. But we're 1-0 up. And I mean, I was hoping that we would start well, but I wasn't really expecting Escobar to score in the first 20 seconds. As Zlatan heads the ball over the back of our net. Yeah, interesting. A very interesting start. I mean, Pogba's just picked up a knock there, so I'm going to have to take him off. I literally don't want to risk him for that second leg. It's going to be really important. I don't really like Robinson in terms of being the backup. Really disappointed that we lost Redding to Cincinnati. I felt like Redding was a very, very capable backup centre-back. Escobar again. Oh, shot blocked. And now LA are countering. Dos Santos scores. Damn it. On the stroke of half-time as well. Probably due to the fact that I brought Robinson on. He's really bad. He's not that bad. He's not that bad, but I'm so hesitant to play him. It really worries me when I have to play him, especially this is a Champions League final, but playing him in normal MLS games, even that worries me. And I'm guessing, I don't really know who was at fault as Gonzalo Martinez puts the ball wide from the free kick. I want to make some changes, but I think, we'll make some changes. LA could be... I thought they were about to take the lead there. Alessandrini heads it over. Dos Santos has picked up a knock. Could be interesting to see if they... I was going to do that, but I don't think I will. Klaassen, come on. Yeah. Brekshay? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, they've taken him off, which is a good thing. For this game at least, anyway. However, hopefully he's out for the next game, and hopefully Pogba will be fit for the second leg. That would be ideal. Just, give us a slight little advantage. Klaassen, Nagby. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, no. I thought that was going to be a goal. Super disappointing there. As Gressel picks up a yellow card as well. Honestly, both of our centre mids are really not playing too well. I'll tell the boys to push forward. As Gonzalo picks up a yellow. I think we'll just leave it. Gressel's on a 6.2. That is dreadful. Don't score here. Oh my god. They're trying to give me a heart attack. Alrighty, well, that was a pretty even game. I mean, the chances were pretty close. We had a little bit more in terms of shots, and we had one more shot on target. Slightly, I mean, it was essentially 50-50 with possession. Very close to that. And I mean, honestly, that's not a great first leg. A 1-1 draw, I think, gives LA the advantage going into that second leg. And Martinez is going to be out for 9 days, so he's going to miss that second leg. And Pogba's only out for 1 to 2 days, which is good. That's not great. I mean, I know he didn't play too well in that game, but for him to miss the next game as well, oh, it's scary. Klaassen's playing very well. I should mention that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Anyways, I will play the Cincinnati game and I'll join you back for the second leg. Alright, so let's go over the Cincinnati game really quickly. As you can see, we managed to beat Cincinnati 2-0. Leon and Gonzalo Martinez were the goal scorers in that one. So let's get into the lineup for this second leg against LA Galaxy. It's going to be a little bit changed. Obviously, the injury to Joseph Martinez. But yeah, let's run through it. We've got Guzan in goals. We've got Escobar at right back. Perez and Pogba will be the two centre defenders today. And we've brought in Breck Shea purely for the fact that Bello was really... He was a little bit dreadful, we'll say that. The 17-year-old didn't have his best game in the first leg. So we're going to bring in, a more experienced head in Breck Shea, who's played a little bit better than last season, to be honest. So he'll come in at left back. Laurentowicz will be the defensive midfielder, with Nagby Gressel in front of him as the centre mids. Right winger today is going to be Barco. Left winger is going to be Gonzalo Martinez. And then up front, we're going to go with Klaassen. The bench today is going to be Can, Robinson, Bello, Gosselin, Leon, Villalba, and Joseph Martinez. Oh, I'm really nervous. Obviously, the minimum that we can do is a 1-1 draw to get it to extra time. I'm going to tell the boys I expect a win. If we do win the game, obviously, we'll go through because of the even goal aggregate at the moment. So, of course, we'll also win the cup. I believe away goals do count. I'm not 100% sure. I probably should have checked that. But yeah, Giovanni Dos Santos has just picked up an injury, as has Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They're not taking him off, though. Obviously, they recognise that it is a massive game. We do have a free kick. Barco. Laurentowicz. Please don't be offside. I don't think he is. 1-0. The 35-year-old Jeff Laurentowicz, who's got 5 pace and 5 acceleration at the moment, has just scored the opening goal in the second leg. And essentially, that nullifies their away goal. So that is massive. That really is big. And we've actually won the ball back here as well. Perez picked up a yellow card, so I've just eased him off as well. Don't want him to pick up a second one. That would be dreadful. Breck Shea not really doing too much there, heading the ball away. Alessandrini's in behind, and it's 1-1. Just like that. Damn it. 2-2 in aggregate, and essentially, we're back to square one. It is literally even 100%. If there is away goals, obviously now it favours us. A lot more so than it favours them. Oh, I'm so nervous. I actually feel a little bit sick in my stomach. I want to win the Champions League right now. I have to beat LA. If we lose to LA Galaxy, I would rather lose to a Mexican team. At least, a lot's not happening at the moment either. Could be going to extra time. I might bring Leon on. I will see how this... Come on. Oh, Martinez. He had a free kick in the same position for the last game when he scored. Alrighty. We're going to bring him off. Leon. I'm pretty sure Leon scored in the last game as well. So he'll come on and we'll just leave it at that for now. We might make another change. The only really other bad performer out there is Escobar at the moment. I'm also going to tell the boys to push forward in about a minute or so. For the last 10, I always like to push them forward. And I'm also going to ease Barco off because if we do get extra time, we obviously want all of our players on the pitch. And it's going to go to extra time. Okay, this is mental. This is crazy. If it goes to penalties, I don't think my heart can take it. Come on, boys. Oh, man. I might make another sub. Oh, Dos Santos is sent off. They're down to 10. How is he not sent off? How is that not a second yellow card? Hello? Oh, that is ridiculous. Absolute poor refereeing there. All my players are just picking up yellow cards now. Probably due to the fact that they're really tired, but still. Alright. It's looking like it's going to go to penalties. I mean, that looks almost a certainty at the moment. I'm not sure if this is a real highlight, but let's play it. Come on, Nagby. Oh my god, what type of touch was that? His first touch was atrocious. Come on, boys. Push forward. Push forward. Don't leave gaps. Don't be counter-attacked. Come on, Escobar. Klaassen. Can he go back? Yes, he can. Escobar. Oh, Escobar. Damn it. That was a good opportunity there as well. Now, Laurentowicz has picked up a yellow. And Los Angeles have a corner. Although Guzan comes out and grabs it out of the air. Luckily. I'm not sure if this highlight will continue. It does look like it is going to. Barco to Klaassen. Gressel. Weird ball out to Barco. Klaassen! Get in there! Come on! Yes! 119th minute. Klaassen. Who needs Joseph Martinez when you've got Klaassen? Oh my god. He's just scored the winner in the Champions League final. Are you kidding me? From the draft. From the super draft. Oh, that is wicked. I cannot believe that. Yes! Come on, boys. There we go. Florian Klaassen. Take a bow. Oh, man. That is something else. That is really special. I'm super happy with that. And we have won the North American Champions League. There we go. Oh, man, that's awesome. That truly is. Barco with 2 assists. I mean, how much longer can we actually keep hold of him? Man, I'm so happy with that. That was drama. That was definitely drama. Anyways, guys, if you could drop the video a like, it'd be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you haven't. Hit the notification bell, and that'll keep you up to date with these coming out in the future. And, well, the next competition is the FIFA Club World Cup. I want to win it. Simple as that. Anyways, we've got the MLS to contend with. Of course, in theory, the next couple of episodes should be MLS episodes. Possibly we'll do a bit of a transfer review as well once the window reopens in, I think, July. I think that's when it reopens. But yeah, like I said, guys, drop a like. I would much appreciate it. We've done it. We've won the North American Champions League at the first time of asking. I am so happy about that. And I hope you are too. Take it easy, guys, and goodbye.